With production on the next Spider-Man film set to start at the end of the summer, things are looking good for the fourth entry, at least if you're not a fan of the whole giant multiverse thing that we've heard about so many times about including Null or whoever else. Enter a more grounded MCU Spider-Man entry that would also see the debut of Harry Osborn, the son of Norman Osborn, and rumors are pointing at the fact that they might just be building him up as the MCU's Green Goblin. So yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day. How about Harry Osborn being established as Peter's new best friend who will eventually go on and become either the Green Goblin in the MCU or a version of the Hobgoblin, but people still believe that that could be left open for Ned. So I guess split the difference. Let's just go with Harry Osborn alone, and who knows what they could do. For all we know, they could turn him into Agent Venom. And we know that that is absolutely perfect and completely normal and 100% works just the way that the comics always intended it. Because, hey, that's what Marvel's Spider-Man's 2 Insomniac fan base tells me. It's perfect. Doesn't change anything from the comics. Okay, look, I always gotta point out the hypocrisy among Spider-Man fans. Insomniac can change everything, and it's perfect. Anybody else does it? Burn them at the stake. Whatever the case is, though, apparently Harry Osborn is the name of the game, and that's what we're talking about today. And what's happened is that Marvel Studios and Sony have put out a call that they are looking for an actor that is best described as a Harris Dickens or Harris Dickens-like actor. Now, I don't know what this guy has done in Hollywood to land on every single casting list for the last, year and a half outside of the Iron Claw, but apparently he's been in talks for Cyclops, Nova, now Marvel Studios, again, with Spider-Man to potentially play Harry Osborn, and what we're hearing is that this would be a smaller role. It's not a giant Harry Osborn role, but it would be something that's establishing, I guess. And that they want a actor that's like him who can convey the type of emotion that they need and a character arc. So again, I think it's telling me at least that there's plans for this character beyond just he shows up and then it's over. Now, of course, could plans change because of Sony or shifting directions or focus? Of course they could, but you got to think about the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is the fact that if they're looking at a Harry Osborn type, then that means a Norman Osborn is bound to be somewhere, unless they're going to mess with multiverse shenanigans or somebody changing their name or something, which would be a completely different thing. But in my opinion, if they're looking for a Harry Osborn, I think they should follow Insomniac. I know this is being hypocritical to what I said earlier, but I like it when they remix things in an unexpected way, which is why I love MCU Spider-Man. They took things we're familiar with and changed them around, for better or for worse sometimes, like all of them. But if they need an Agent Venom, they got a perfect template on what to do with it. And for all we know, maybe Norman and Harry did both exist, but maybe Norman changed his name and completely altered what they were trying to do, because who knows? So let the writers figure it out. And then Harry learns about all this, and here we go. You know, he was trying to be saved from a death, maybe even cancer, like the Ultimates, and they developed the suit, they found the symbiote. The story's there, so I think it would work. So it's looking like if things go smoothly, we could be finding out who's playing Harry Osborn soon. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.